called the most beautiful belt in Muay Thai, the WBC NICOM Tomb title. We have to send a special thank you to WBC President, General Kovid Baktahumi, Secretary General Kevin Noon, U.S. Chairman Patrick Rivera, and this is sanctioned and regulated and officiated by Gamma USA President Justin Brown and Northeast Representative Tom Kilkenny.
To all the killers and $100 billers, this is where legends are created. This is where warriors are crowned champions. New York City, make some noise. This is your main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional bout for the WBC NICOM Hometown Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This warrior holds a record of 18 wins, 6 losses. He represents Mazda Gym, UK. Help me welcome Carey. Introducing opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This warrior holds a record of 47 wins and 10 losses. Help me welcome Dimitri Varats. The action begins. Your third person inside the ring and your referee for this title bout, JP Zuniga.
Here we go, folks. Main event of the evening, the WBC NICOM Tomb welterweight title on the line. Kenny Carey of Mazda Gym from the UK out of the blue corner. Dimitri Varats of Varak Team and 8 Limbs out of the red corner. Charlie Catone, Jeremy Wells and his son Ilya in their form. Alex Foreman and Tony Moran here for the Mazda Gym side. This will be 5 3-minute rounds, professional Muay Thai, unpadded elbows, legal, knees to the head, legal, no standing 8 counts. The WBC green and gold title up for grabs.
For a fight as big as this, JP is exactly who you want in there as your ref. I never feel safe when he's in there.
Excellent. Here we go, first of 5 scheduled 3-minute rounds. Carey out of the blue corner, Varats out of the red. 147 pounds, Kenny Carey, very tall.
Long legs.
Nice deep in face lands for Varric.
Dimitri's one of those people that knows exactly how to use his power. He's so explosive. Everything is plyometric. There's no just forced strikes. He's so relaxed. Nice uppercut there, lands. Kenny shaking it off.
And, you know, in this first round, Varats is the kind of guy, if he sees an opportunity, he'll go for it. But he's also just probing, checking out, seeing what lands, analyzing, computing information.
He's so experienced. He doesn't rush anything. He doesn't feel the need to because he has nothing to prove. But when he sees the opportunities, you're right, he takes it.
Overhand right lands for him. Carey going for an elbow, just right land. Varats able to stuff him on the inside. Nice 1-2 from Carey. Keep from Varats.
Yeah, with such long legs coming from Kenny, you want to see him use them.
Spinning back kick from Varats as a quite land. That's what he finished his fight with Marco Vasquez with.
That was a beautiful finish.
Both these men taking this title home would be a huge accomplishment.
Especially from in this arena.
Oh yeah, Madison Square Garden. Let's not even forget to mention that. JP Zuniga stoppage. They're breaking them up, getting the action going again.
You know, the crowd got quiet. I think it's because everyone's nervous and watching. In a fight like this with two high-caliber strikers, anything can happen.
Alex Foreman saying, take the middle, Kenny. Don't give him any respect. Go right down the middle. I don't know if I'm seeing this right. The right eye of Varats looks like a little swollen.
I was just about to say that. Right around his actual eyeball. It's so funny that you say that. I saw him blinking, and I do see something going on there. I wonder if it feels a little scratched to him, or if a strike landed that I missed. But yeah, I think he's having trouble with that right eye.
Nice punch to the body. Into the first round of a scheduled 5.
Nice.
So let's watch Varats in the corner.
Doesn't even with that right eye. Yeah. Yeah, you know, if you're Kenny and you were coming up, you know that you're stepping up in competition here, fighting Dimitri.
Yeah.
You have to have a little bit of confidence knowing that you made it out of that first round.
Yeah, and Alex Foreman in the corner was telling Carey, go forward, don't wait, don't respect him. Keep going in there. You see the end swell there. Charlie Katona applying the end swell to the right eye of Varats.
Yeah, something definitely landed. Did you happen to catch what it was?
I did not.
It's so close to the actual eyeball. It's not his brow. It's not under his eye. It seems to be his actual, like, eyelid or something.
Yeah, in that area, yeah.
Yeah, which is tough because it makes it hard to see if it swells up too much. Maybe it is a little bit of his brow. Let's hope it doesn't cause any issues with his vision. Doctors will be keeping an eye on that if that's the case.
So this fight's scheduled for 5 rounds. We've got 1 down already.
You know, this is the exact reason that judges are looking for damage. Damage ends fights. So whenever you're scoring, you're looking for what caused the most damage, what could end this early, what could, you know, if they were out in the forest scrapping over the last serving of dinner, who's going to take it home? And damage is what tells you that.
Remember, folks, our upcoming events, April 17th, Blitz MMA, April 24th, Warriors Cup 77, June 5th, Warriors Cup 78, June 27th, we got RFC Fight Night at the Westchester County Center, and then June 5th, Warriors Cup 78, back at Melrose Ballroom, 79 rather. One more MSG to date this year to be announced. To follow when that'll be, follow us at Warriors Cup _3PP and at RFC.promotions. Follow me at Liam Talks Fights and LG at LG.Pinnell. And thank you everybody for tuning in on WarriorsCup.tv. Here we go, folks. The second round about to get underway.
Lots of excitement coming out of the UK team. They came all this way just for this fight. There's a lot riding on this. You know, you want to ride home on that long plane ride of victory.
Here we go, folks. Varats out of the red corner, Carey out of the blue. WBC Naikanam Tomb title on the line.
Nice inside low kick. Dimitri.
WBC rep Brett Hlavicek here, keeping an eye on everything.
Big hook into a spin back elbow from Dimitri that lands. Kenny seems great. It doesn't seem like it hit too flush. He might have been leaning back enough for it to only graze him.
Varats had a nice crossface there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, if you're Kenny, you don't want to get up against the ropes anymore.
Nice spinning back kick there from Varats.
That's when Varats is the most dangerous, isn't it? Is whenever he's got his opponent not even up against the ropes, but towards him. Way less of an escape plan if your back's up against the ropes.
Varats evading too, go for the body shot.
Nice feint there. Kenny dropped his hand for that one. That might have landed a little harder.
Varats does like those spin shots. Alex Foreman in the corner of Carey saying, commit to your shots.
Left hook lands for Dimitri at the end of that exchange. They're both starting to open up on their shots now, but I really haven't seen Kenny trust himself and really let go of his hands yet. That's where Dimitri's dangerous.
Really, really expert use of space in the ring for Varats.
Bouncing that left leg, blocking with it, and then throwing the right teep. So intelligent.
.30 seconds left in the second round. Here at Madison Square Garden, the mecca of fighting. Oh, nice spinning shot.
That one was a back fist. I think it landed a little cleaner than that spin elbow did earlier. Good evasion for Dimitri.
Body shot from Varats. Carey going for the hook. Varats able to evade. An emphatic way to end the round there. Make it to the third.
It's always gotta, I mean, you gotta feel dominant when the bell rings and you're standing over your opponent, even if it's only in the second round. I don't know that I've ever seen Dimitri go into a third round in person.
No.
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Yeah. So if you're Kenny, you know that you've already gotten some kind of a win tonight. You stretch Dimitri into his third round here on the cup. I would love to see Kenny start to trust his hands a little bit more, let go a little bit more. Even though it's a risk, you've made it this far. Start to trust him. You need to land your own shots.
That's what his coach Alex Foreman has been saying. Let it go.
Right.
Trust in your shots. Go down the middle. Don't wait and respect on him. Just start committing.
Yeah, this is a fight. You don't want to be reactionary and focus on defense the whole fight. You want to bring off some of your own offense at some point. Varats still getting that eye looked at. Still working on getting that swelling down. There's no cut, but the swelling is starting to show. We really want to keep that from impairing vision. I'm hearing in his corner and telling him to commit, commit, commit. Guys, nice and relaxed, calming their breath down. That's the first thing you want to do when you get to a corner. Calm your breath. Your mind is moving a million miles an hour. If you can just calm it down a little bit and get yourself back under control, even if you're winning the fight. That's such a huge boost to you.
You mentioned Kenny Carey coming all the way here from England. I mean, that's a huge thing to fly all the way out here in front of, in Madison Square Garden, in front of, not your hometown crowd, but your opponent's crowd. So that shows you how badly Kenny Carey wants to tell you how serious he is about getting it.
Yeah. For such a big title, I mean, everyone knows you're in this fight. It's a big title.
Oh, beautifully done. Carey was going for the elbow, but Varats able to get inside.
Yeah, Kenny really went for that elbow. Varats saw it coming, slipped right underneath it. Again, we said earlier, where do you want to be when a bat is swinging at you? Do you want to be on the end of the bat or on the, close? And that's what Varats did. He jumped right on the inside.
JP Zuniga, third man of the group there.
You have to have a heavy hand as a ref. You got two pro fighters that are out for blood.
And there's a lot on the line.
Yeah. Nice teep to the head, pushes Kenny back.
Low kick in reaction there from Varats. Nice inside calf kick there. Carey.
I know, and he's having some success, but he still kind of drops his hands and backs his head up like he's a little bit nervous. Or maybe that's just his style.
Oh, nice Superman punch there from Carey, but Varats gets an uppercut out of it. Nice low kick to win the exchange.
Those rapid back and forth exchanges are so interesting. When you have a lot of space between you and nobody's throwing anything, you have the opportunity to set stuff up with something like a feint or a couple of beats and then hit off the beat. But whenever you're in these exchanges, you can use what they throw to set up what you're gonna throw. So you can pair your right hand into a kick. You can, like we saw Varats earlier, slip underneath the elbow and throw your own strike. It's kind of like a poker game when you're both kind of standing on the outside. Who's going to commit? Who's going to step in and risk it? level, if you catch a kick, you can only strike once before having to release.
Catch by Varats, just like you just said. There are one strike. Referee stepped in and broke them up. Varats switching stances.
Varats' nose is bleeding.
Yeah, just noticed that. The eye seems to be holding up okay. The right eye of Varats doesn't seem to be swelling shut anymore. There's a little swelling in the cheek there, it seems. Nice spinning back fist. Carey dropped some elbows of his own there.
There's 14 seconds left of the third round. This has been the most even round of the fight, in my opinion.
Yeah,
if you're yeah, I would agree. And if you're Kenny, come on, now's the time to step it up. You have 2 more rounds to make an impression. It's enough time to really sway the scorecards. It's not too late. It's not too late. Yeah, listening to your coaches makes all the difference in the world. They see so much more than you can see. Your safety is in their hands in the first place. Whenever you're fighting, they're the only ones with the white towel. They're the only ones that can throw it in on your behalf. So you might as well trust everything that they say. When Kenny's corner is calling for him to, swing with reckless abandon and commit to his hands, why not?
Yeah. At this point, with the championship rounds now, 6 minutes left in the fight.
I mean, and you have the proof. You've made it further than anybody else against Varats in this ring. And you had some really good success in that last round. Oh, their corner is so excited. Makes me happy to see. Varats still very focused, getting good instruction from his cornerman.
Again, folks, thank you for tuning in on WarriorsCup.tv. Everybody from Varats' home country of Belarus, Carey's home country, the UK.
Man, to think about what all has gone down in a place like Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden is where Marilyn Monroe sang "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" to JFK.
I did not know that.
Yes,
that was here?
Yes, it was. The number of influential events and just superstars that have sung here: Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. They've all headlined here. Not to mention Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. Fight of the century happened here. You have to know these guys are just honored to be here. They're going to utilize every second they have. The coaches are feeling the pressure. The fighters are feeling the pressure. And now you only have 6 more minutes to do the job.
Jake LaMotta, Sugar Ray Robinson here a number of times.
Yeah.
4th round underway here. Varats out of the red corner. Carey out of the blue. WBC Naikanum title on the line.
Okay, I see some energy from Kenny and I'm getting excited. Oh, nice jumping tee from Varats. Both gentlemen showing some damage. A lot of the damage that I'm seeing on Kenny's on his legs and core, on his body, whether it's kind of on his back or even his abdomen. Dimitri wearing some redness on his front side, but mostly on that eye and his nose.
Ooh, yeah, okay, clash of heads.
That was a clash of heads and a takedown. They both seem okay, but that was a definite clash of heads. Thank God they're okay.
You can hear it.
Yeah. So much force behind both of them coming forward. Nice jab from Varats. So calculated. Good sweep as well. God, I love JP. He never lets anything go. Keeps him clean.
Minute and 40 left in the 4th.
Kenny doing a good job of keeping the distance. Varats seeing his kicks coming, landing his own. Ooh!
Nice combination from Varats. Overhand, ended up with an uppercut.
Kenny's still picking it up, and he's having success, landing knees here and there, punches here and there, but Varats is still getting really good say-so in the exchanges. Ooh!
Another nice spinning shot.
We've seen several times tonight that the judges are favoring high power strikes over what I would say is volume. I think that's something that people should keep in mind, especially the cornermen, when they're instructing their fighters. What a beautiful takedown. It's really rare to see some legs come up in the air, but it was almost a judo-style takedown.
Yeah, that was like borderline.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, beautiful elbow from Carey.
Oh, he was a millimeter off, I think. Oh, man. It landed, but not quite as flush as it could have, and that would have been beautiful.
20 seconds left in the fourth round. And when you think about the finishes that Varats has put on, a spinning back elbow to put his opponent out for 5 minutes at a time, which is not a pleasant feeling in the room, and a spinning back liver kick in his last fight. I'll tell you, Kenny Carey has done a tremendous job in here trying to apply his own game plan. And you know, Alex Foreman told him in the first round, he was saying to him, go right down the middle, don't sit there and respect him, don't think too much.
Yep.
And Kenny Carey seems to have taken that advice. He's pushing the whole time.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. If you're Kenny, I mean, it's no secret. You can hear it from the way that his cornermen were instructing him. He feels like he's fighting up right now. He's fighting someone with so much more experience, so much more international fight experience. I mean, he's fought here in New York City for so long. It's a hometown crowd, so Kenny knew he's coming into this, you know, with a big challenge ahead, and he's done such a good job rising to the occasion. I will say, I think it took him 2 rounds to get there, and I wonder if those are going to show on the scorecards. But he's finding some success with his strikes. I hope his family back home in the UK is feeling really happy right now.
Oh, they should be very proud of what he's doing here. I'm sure they're cheering very, very loudly over there.
Yeah. Dimitri still, I mean, just a class act. Never any wasted energy. He knows exactly where and when to throw his shots, with and without power. He prods, he pokes with his jab, and then throws those big wing shots.
You know what's crazy to think about? Kenny Carey, he's only 20 years old.
That's wild.
What a tremendous accomplishment for a 20-year-old to come over here and what he's done so far. Already a professional British champion, 18-6 in his record. I mean, the sky's the limit for Kenny Carey.
Everything he has ahead of him, yeah.
And he's got a great team, too. That's the other thing.
Right.
They seem like such a solid team, a great group of guys when I met them at the last event they came out to. And, you know, as I mentioned before, they were voted the UK's #1 gym of the year last year.
Right. I think they produced Ellie Harbour, so many other fighters with a great reputation. They're class acts, they're super tight with their striking, and clearly they're tough as nails.
WBC Naikanam Tomb 147-pound title on the line here. Championship round here. Dimitri Varats, red corner. Kenny Carey out of the blue. Who will take this title? 3 minutes to decide.
3 minutes. Last round. I hate to say it. Last round of the night.
Yeah, last round. What a momentous and legendary night it's been so far here at Madison Square Garden, the world's greatest arena with Warriors Series 3.
Kenny looking for that elbow again that almost landed before. Didn't quite land it there. I think Kenny's right ear is bleeding. Maybe I saw the flash of something wrong, but no, it's just red. Maybe just from being grabbed strongly. There we go. Nice left kick.
Varats pointing to his own weapon. Varats calling a shot.
He's loading up a spin right now. Did you see that shoulder loading up?
It looked like it, but it seemed like he made it almost a little too obvious. He was trying to bait him into thinking he was?
Maybe. Or he was trying to set it up and find his range. Oh, I love seeing that head posturing right there. When you use your forehead to push your opponent's chin upward and back, that's so uncomfortable, so incredibly uncomfortable. Chris used to do that to me all the time with his strong, bony head. You can't see what you're doing underneath you if you're looking up at the sky. Makes it hard to breathe, too. Ooh, nice hook across the body. Muay Thai, you get to attack the whole body. Head, body, legs. Dimitri's doing it all.
Showboat going on here, a minute and 20 left.
He might have had that. They were a little bit closer. He tried to line himself up for it.
Oh, nice left elbow. Solid one lands for Varats.
That might have been the best elbow of the fight so far. cornerman calling for him to just give everything now. Throw everything at him, including the kitchen sink. There's only a minute on the clock, and we made it this far.
See, Varats is having more fun this round. He's just letting it all go as well.
Do you think he's feeling confident?
Oh,
in the
yeah.
scorecard?
Spinning shot lands. Nice. Kind of turned it into a kick after an elbow. Very confusing. 30 seconds left now. Alex Foreman from Mazda Gym telling Kenny Carey, give it all.
Fire that right hand, Kenny. You can do it. Let's see that elbow. Oh, there it is.
There you go. Good man. Left elbow lands for Varats. Oh, the elbow's landing. I'm shocked after the cut so far.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, 10 seconds. Biggest fight of the night.
That will be it, folks. That's how they end the fight. A tremendous display by both of these warriors, and a huge amount of respect is due to them both for what they just put on the line, on display. And wow, we were so lucky to have seen it.
I feel so grateful to have been able to come to work at a place like MSG today. How cool is that today?
That's awesome.
That's
it
so
is great.
cool.
Yeah, I woke up, I was pumped today.
Yeah, absolutely. And every fighter felt the same way. Dimitri, what an incredible performance. But you know what? Kenny is the man.
Yeah.
I love that guy, and he's just a kid. He has so long to go. I'm moving to the UK in just a couple of months, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on Kenny Carey.
That's right, you are moving to Scotland. Live broadcast director here, Sean Kramars. Technical director, Skip Van Alstyne. Videographers, Mike Kramars, Marshall Alessi, Tyler King, Victor Jaffman, and Antoine Stewart, and Billy Wagner. Thank you to our team.
Couldn't have done it without him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 3-minute rounds, we go to our judges' scorecard for our decision. And your new WBC 9 Come On Town welterweight champion, coming out of the red corner, Dimitri Varats.
Dimitri Varats has done it. This is a career-defining moment for him. He has struggled for years and worked for years to get to this point. What an honor it is for him. What an honor it was for us to be able to see this. You see WBC rep Brett Hlavacek in there with him, former champion himself. We need to extend our thanks and our gratitude to WBC President General COVID Baktahumi, Secretary General Kevin Noon, U.S. Chairman Patrick Rivera. This has been sanctioned and regulated and officiated by Gamma USA President Justin Brown and Northeast Representative Tom Kilkenny. This has been Warrior Series 3. LG